I'm Kevin Yolvasacker here with Accent Decor and another T2. We're going to show you tips and tricks today about snow. Now, I'm from Wisconsin. I know a lot about snow. I get it. So you're going to get to see the fun things that you can do with it without being 40 below zero and freezing. This is a new product, and I'm going to show you all the different things that can be done with it. It actually adheres and glues itself to the surface that you're going to put it on. It can be used on fresh flowers, containers, dried material, anything. You know, don't just get tunneled into one little item. So I'm first going to show you on a couple of flowers and some foliage. Now it's got two sizes, two hole sizes. It's got a small shaker size, and then over here it's got these larger strips. I use the larger size. The little ones just give you like a little ditzy effect, and it's not good. You want a blizzard happening, and then you're going to get the cool stuff. So I open up the larger size, and then all it takes is water. You're just going to mist it onto the flower. Now, on fresh flowers, I don't really like it covered because you lose a lot of the color. So I like it just a hint on those flowers. And I'm going to spray the water on. Okay. Spray that on and then just shake it off a little bit. You wait 2 minutes and that puffs up and it gives the illusion of snow, and it's going to stay nice and white. It's not going to come off of here after it's set up for those couple of minutes. And look how beautiful that's going to be in those wintry kind of arrangements. I've got another one, a rose, to show you. And this one I'm just going to mist right across the top of the rose that way. Just give it a little bit of water on here. All right, tap that off, and look at that, just lightly touched by the snow. Again, I could have it thicker if I wanted to, but just that little bit of dusting. Imagine this in a rose vase with some pine and some wonderful branches in there, how gorgeous that's going to look. As far as a hand tide goes, I use the Delphi pot. This has, you know, look at that great undulating rim on it. It had that same texture, that snowy white texture, and then just dropped in a hand tie using the purples, the red, violets, and again, just touched and lightly brushed that snow on the hosta leaves. So again, beautiful look for, I'd say, a winter wedding bouquet in a home setting, whatever it might be. And again, the great purples. The one that I've got up front here with the candle holders is done on one of our reclaimed wood bases. Okay, very heavy, good substantial weight to it. So I've taken the base and then I'm going to place that down on my surface. You always want a surface that the water can go over and splash onto, or the snow can, because it is going to go several places. So you want to protect your surface that you're working on. For that one, I took a couple of cylinders, and you know, make sure you use an Accent Decor empty container. They're the only ones that work. So I'm going to set those on there a little off center and then just mist the wood. Now on any surface like wood, clay that I'll be doing, you want to make sure you soak it really well, because the wood starts absorbing some of the water, and it's the water that activates the sticking power of the snow. Just come around on here, and again, like I said, don't be afraid to use a lot of it on there, and it really gives that snowy effect. Okay, shake that all on, get it between the two, so we do that. Once you do that, all right, I usually let it set up for the full 2 minutes, let the glue happen, but we're okay here to just show you what it does. I'll lift those two up, and then that gives me the negative spaces. All right, and again, this isn't adhered yet. It takes those few minutes to get it all adhered. Gives me the negative space on here that, in this case, we can set our Desi candle holders on here. Again, a new product for 2012, and you can see that beautiful snowy effect. When you're in the shop and you want to display ornaments you have for sale, many of us just put them in a basket. We put them on the tree for sale. Why not a clay pot? Using the Terra pot and some wonderful ornaments for people to select from, but we want to upgrade that pot a bit. And again, let me show you the plain pot, which is right here. And it's beautiful as it is, but for that winter scene, I want to upgrade it. I'm taking painter's tape, okay, and we want painter's tape rather than regular masking tape because it won't stick and it is going to come off nicely. Just, oh, look at all the treasures in there. Just take this, wrap it around the pot, and I'm going around the rim so that it doesn't get all over the entire pot. Okay, so once we have that done, Fix it on there really well. Now again, it's terracotta, it absorbs the water instantly, so I can't just miss the water on and expect the snow to stick. I've got to really soak this pot. Even an ideal situation is just soak the pot in water, but this is exactly how I did the pot that you just saw with the ornaments. Just continue, love that noise. Just continue to soak this and soak it like that. Then we're going to come in and just chunk on the snow. All right. We'll let that set up and I'll come back to it because this really does need to set a little bit before I peel the tape off. If I peel it off now, it takes too much snow with it and I don't get that clean line around it. Up here, this is using the Madison Stand, and then inside the Madison Stand I have the crushed pearl glass and the pearls, all right? So that's giving me that beautiful visual down underneath the water. Then this is a hand tied of white peonies and white hydrangea, and you'll be able to see, it's a little difficult, but you get the idea, is it has just a dusting, and what it does is instead of those glossy flower petals, it now has more of that little bit of crunchy snow all around it. And one of the things that we have found out is whatever is in that snow and that coating actually keeps the flowers alive a little longer. This is 3 days old. I'm not kidding you. We did it 3 days ago. It's never seen a cooler, and look at how these have held up. So it almost like locks them in time. It holds the moisture into the flower. So we've done that look, imagine for a winter wedding, or again like we've done for the centerpiece for that same event. Just pop that into that vase. And all that crushed glass and those pearls, just look what that does and how elegant that makes that event. So again, try the snow, try something different. It's so different from any product we used to use when we were using snow effects. This is brand new. So again, you want more tips and tricks, more snow and wintry ideas, go to our website, www.accentdecor.com. I'm Kevin Yolvasacher. Enjoy your winter.